Now I'm live. Hey, friends. Well, I've got my big canner going. So I'm going to be in here in the kitchen for a while. Let me turn and look. Oh, my pressure's already up to 3 or 4 pounds. But when I was down there putting up green beans, I just ran across this old jar of blackberries. So you know what I'm going to play with this morning? I think I'll see if I can't make some blackberry dumplings. Have I ever made blackberry dumplings? Probably not. I was discussing them with my husband. He said, well, Mom used to make them, and he didn't know the recipe, but he tried to tell me what she did with blackberry dumplings. So I'm going to play around with it while I can beans and see what I come up with. Good morning, Daisy Mae. Good morning, Kathy Jackson. I tell you, y'all might watch me make a mess up, but I'm going to try blackberry dumplings from canned blackberries. I hope they turn out. We're fixing to find out, but don't let me forget to watch that right there, that gauge. I've got to watch that gauge and pay attention to that. Don't I? Yes, I do. Because that gauge right there is important. It's got to stay just the right pressure when it gets up to 10, 11. You got to hold it right there. Good morning, Mandy. All right, I'm going to turn around here where I'm going to work at. I'm going to be right here. This is where I'm going to make my blackberry dumplings. Because I'm going to watch that canner over there and work back here today. Y'all ever had blackberry dumplings or made blackberry dumplings? By the time you are done, Terry will have more for. I don't know. He went out there just a few minutes ago. He went out there with the bush hog on the tractor, and he bush hogged down the potatoes. So he's getting ready to plow out the potatoes. He got that little garden tractor will plow the potatoes out, and then we have to pick them up. But, I think he went out to pick some okra right now. When I was messing around out there in the garden, I found some okra. I'm going to move my trash. That's my trash. I don't want y'all to have to look at my trash can. I don't want you to have to see my mess in here, but I've got one. So I'm going to open this, and I'm going to play this by ear. Every time I come to the kitchen, I play by the ear. Let me get something to. So y'all kind of chat with each other, and I'll kind of talk to you about what I'm going to do. I got some extra butter and some extra sugar here to go with in my blackberries. You got flour and egg and milk and shortening. Just some plain old ingredients. I have this habit of smelling the things I can. Rita, most of us have a mess. I've got a mess. I know I do. I'm going to get a spoon. Let me think. I'm going to make this up as I go along because I've never done it before. But I think I want some butter in there. Don't have a whole lot of berries, so let's put a couple of tablespoons of butter right there and turn that on. I'm gonna move that a little bit for a minute. Now I put my butter in there. I've got a bigger mess than anybody. Now I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna taste that and see how much more sugar I thought it needed. I don't know. I may want to add sugar and water both. It's not real sweet, so I will add some more sugar to it. I may add a couple more cups of water. Mandy says, I'm so glad you're on. I'm making my daisy quilt and you're all good company. Let me check my canner. But I didn't set it up for everybody to come up on the panel this morning. It's just going to be me up here running my mouth. I'm going to pour this in there. There's the blackberries in there. They're probably all going to come all apart. Don't know. Let me put some more sugar in it. This is just sugar in here. Well, I put the whole cup. I like sugar. Gotta be sweet, don't it? I bet you that's an old jar, don't you? Atlas Mason, and it's a Anchor Hawking, and it's got the square shoulders. That's an old one. I bet that was one of Terry's mama's jars. Don't let me forget to watch that over there either. It's up to about 7-8 pounds of pressure. I'm gonna move that. Get my bowl here that I'm gonna put flour and other stuff in. Let's see. It's only just a few of us here right now. Mandy and Daisy and Kathy. That's about it, ain't it? We don't have a whole. There's not a whole lot in here to watch me make a mess. All righty. I do want to get this hot before I put my other stuff in there. And I may put just a little dash of cinnamon. I'm not going to put much. Just a little bit, not much. I'm going to get me a cup of flour. This kind of hooped up. And I need a little salt. Let me get my salt shaker. Did I see something? Hey, Ginger. Hey, J. Mary. No, these are blackberry dumplings. And Mary, I've never made blackberry dumplings. Terry says his mama and his aunt used to make them a lot, but I've never made them. So this is going to be a first for me. Stir that salt up a little bit. The flour had a lump in it. The flour's not supposed to have lumps in it. And it's getting hot in here already this morning. Now, Rita, you are going to have, I hope they're good. I'm just mixing this up with my fingers. I got my pastry blender right here, but I think I'm just going to use my hands. I hope they turned out good. We're going to find out in just a little bit. Man, and I'm not, when I'm doing these dumplings, because I don't have to turn the oven on. I don't like to put things in the oven in the summertime. The oven makes it extra hot. And that's almost time to start my timer on my canner. So I'll be looking over there and watching that too. I'll be multitasking. It's just kind of crumbly, kind of like cornmeal now. Let's see what I want now. I think I'm going to put an egg. Good morning, Cheryl. And I don't think I'm going to put the whole egg. I think I'm just going to put the egg. I'm going to leave that white. I'm not going to use that part. Those are getting hot back there. This is not going to take long to do, is it? Let me look. Let me get a little closer. It's about 9 pounds of pressure over there. See, don't let me forget that I'm watching that thing too. I just wonder if this needs a little sugar in it. What do you think? You think that dough needs some sugar since it's blackberry dumplings? Cheryl, you ever made blackberry dumplings? I haven't. Now I got that egg. Let's put some milk. Well, you know what? There's about a tablespoon of sugar. I'm gonna put it. A lot of times I don't cook with recipes. Never made those. Me either. Let's put a little milk. Don't want to put too much. Just a drop or two more. Gotta look. Just another minute or two and I'll start timing that. Haven't, but sugar's always good, ain't it? I know I eat too much sugar, so I make sugar bad for me because I eat too much of it. Now I've got a little dough here. Let me get some flour on my hands. That's going to come out of my bowl like a little biscuit dough, ain't it? That's pretty good. It's empty. I'm going to turn my timer on over there. In just a minute, I'll have these in the bowl and I'll sit and chat because it's too little. Chat, I have to get way up here close to see. So y'all chat with each other just for a minute. All right, that's on 10 times the pressure and I set the timer. Let me move myself. Make myself some room here. All I'm going to do, and I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but all I'm going to do is roll them out here. Maybe I should have made more than just a cup. But I guess if it ain't enough, I could get some more flour and make some more, though, couldn't I? When I asked Terry about him, he said, well, just make them like you make chicken and dumplings. So I said, well, all right, that's what I'll try to do. You can see I just got a little pile of dough here. I didn't get that. Now I'm just gonna cut them into strips like I would my chicken and dumplings. Let me look over here again. Just set the timer, so I'm kind of adjusting that temperature over there. You know, if these turn out good, I might make an actual video on this, not just a live stream. Let me read. But that is me, and I am not famous for your dumplings. I made the soup fruity base, huh? Hey, Marilyn. Let me get where I can read. I'll let that boil just a minute. J. Mary said, I made the fruit dumplings like soup dumplings, but the soup is a fruity base, okay? But that's me, and I'm not famous for my dumplings. And Marilyn says, hi, Rita. Hi, everyone. I had to wait till my sister quit talking on the phone. Good morning, Ann Pickle and Kim Burris. Well, my blackberries are boiling over there. Let me check my pressure back here. That looks good. Maybe I won't have to keep it. Sometimes when I get started, I gotta turn up, down till I get it just right. So over there, let me get another spoon. It's a boiling. I'll see if I think it's sweet enough. Be hot. Oh, that's sweet. It tastes good. That would be just some good juice to drink. And I've done that before. I've taken that juice like that and give it to the grandkids. All right, this is what I've got. This is what I'm going to put in there and let them cook. And I didn't cut them real thin. Use that spoon. Kind of stir them around. I love blackberry cobblers. But this is not a cobbler. This is a dumpling. I heard Terry come in. Reckon he's brought that okra in. Reckon what he's bringing in for me. Few more here. Hey, Susan Munger. We stir them so they get down in the boiling blackberry juice. Still kind of thin, but I guess you don't. It probably will be on it. Let me check my pressure. Turn it down. It got up to 13 on me. That's too high. I don't want that. All right, I'm going to wash my hands now. Put some of this stuff up. I think I'll put my milk back in the refrigerator. That's all I have left. I'm going to have to go to my sister's this afternoon and get some more. There's my lid to my shortening. Where'd I put it? Here it is. I'm going to pick up some of this stuff. Clean this thing off too. Think I'm done with it. Reckon how long those need to bubble. Let me show them to you. Can you see them? They're bubbling pretty good. They'll be cooked pretty quick, won't they? Nothing better than fresh milk, I'm telling you. I milked my cow for a long time, and then I had to let her dry up, and she's bred back. She'll have another baby this fall, winter. Put this over there so I can have it next time. I got dirty dishes over here. Got dirty dishes in my sink. Let me look at this over here again. Over to this side. That time, 22 more minutes. All right. If I sit right here, I can kind of watch that, and I can read it if I look real close. Good morning, Linda Brookshire. And let's see what I missed. You want some of them? I'm fixing to get a little dish here in just a little bit. Let's let them cook just a few more minutes. Make sure that egg in them gets done, the flour gets done, and then I'll try one. It was easy, wasn't it? I got sweat in my forehead. Tell you what I did this morning. I've got a washcloth over there that I got wet, and I thought I'm going to keep it around close today, and if I get hot, I'll just wipe my face with that washcloth because it's warm. Look at that. 21 minutes now. Let me stir our dumplings. Go back over here. Let me find the spoon I want to stir with. Well, I was looking for a certain spoon. Do you got spoons sometimes that you use for different things? I wanted a certain one. And can't find the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna get my bowl ready though. Let's turn it down. Yeah, some of you girls probably need to teach me how to do them. Is anyone else sewing? Susan's is sewing, and I bet Cheryl is. Cheryl's sewing. And hey, on the community page, Cheryl had sent me the German potato salad recipe from her family, and I posted it on the community page. So if y'all want to go check out a new recipe of German potato salad, it's there. Hey, Janet. 19 minutes. Janet, I made some Blackberry dumplings this morning. First time I've ever remember making them. Wonder if I got any Cool Whip. I need some Cool Whip. I don't have any ice cream. Let's see what I got here. I might have some in here. Don't know if it's still good or not. Let's see if it's still good. Reckon it's still good or got. Oh, that's still good. I tell you, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've opened these up and I haven't ate them, and they'll have mold on them. But that's a good one. So I'm gonna put some of that on my blackberry dumplings. Hi, Sarah. Hattie wants out. Let me let her out. I know, I know. I have whipped cream. And do you not eat it sometimes and you have to throw it out? I do that. Good morning, Jennifer. Am I the only one that eats Cool Whip by itself sometimes? I think. Do y'all do that? Doggone it, Rita, you're making me hungry again. None of us will air. At the first of the year, I was trying to, and I was doing real good. But it ain't no fun not to be able to cook what you want to cook and try new recipes and eat the bread. And look at this. I know. Don't look at it, but I got rolls. Do y'all have rolls too? I ain't gonna lie, and I can't hide it. Let me get a little closer to this pot. 16 more minutes on that. I'm gonna dip some of these now. I bet you they're cooked, don't you? Let's turn them off. I think I'll get a spoon to eat it with. You see? Do they look like what they're supposed to look like? There's my blackberry. There's my dumpling. And that, I could thicken that stuff a little more, but it's not bad. Let's put a dollop of Cool Whip. Y'all have to pardon me. I'm going to eat a little bit. I am working though. Still 15 minutes. Hi, Mary Webb. Hey, Donna Armstrong. I just had a small bowl of cereal, Special K chocolate. I don't even know if I have very much cereal around here right now. I usually try to keep some Rice Krispies and some Corn Flakes, but I don't know if I even have that. Now there's my dumpling. Let's let it cool. It's kind of chewy. It's not really it's a chewy dumpling. I saw some flash someplace. You know what? I'd make them again. I don't know why I've never made them before, because I'd do them again. They're kind of tough and chewy, but you don't want them too soggy, do you? Because that's something I don't like, soggy bread, but these are not soggy. Hello, Janice Miller. And this is not bad for a summertime dessert that you don't have to heat the oven up to make. Black raspberry cobbler. I bet it is, Susan. But I wasn't wanting to make a cobbler today and turn the oven on. That's the reason I decided I'd try dumplings. But look again. I might could have added just a little bit of baking powder and made these a little more fluffy. But they're okay. I'm gonna clean my bowl and eat some more after a while. Well, there's 14 more in there, and I think it's been 13, 14, 14, and 14 with this one. I have a new wave oven that I got a few years ago. Easier to use with just me and doesn't heat the whole apartment. It sits on your tabletop. And hello to Janice Miller. Hello, Billy. These are blackberry dumplings. It's blackberry dumplings this morning. There's my blackberry, and there's my dumplings, and they're over there in the pot. I had to do something while I was here in the kitchen watching this camera. 10 more minutes and I can turn it off. And then I think I need to go do some laundry is what I need to do. Need to take the sheets off the bed and wash them. But I won't have to stay in here to do that. Well, I didn't know how it would be. I was afraid, Susan, that you guys would watch me mess them up. But I'd do this again. And I think you could do it with apples and cherries and other fruits too, couldn't you? I know what I want. I want a peach cobbler is what I want. I'm going to clean my bowl. That's 69 quarts of beans. That's how many it'll be then. I was too lazy to do the math. It was good. Thought I had something on my face. I'll use that as my napkin to clean my face up. We have cherries to pick and pit and then do something with them. We got one big sweet cherry tree and 3 small tart cherry trees. Hey, Ginger, maybe you could try some cherry dumplings with a few of them. Oh, Billy's got to go for a colonoscopy. Today is prep day, so oh no. I wouldn't want to be in your place, Billy. I made a peach cobbler crisp when I went to July 4th get together, and I didn't get any. It went really fast. You'll have to make another one, Susan. Happy birthday to Donna. Is it Donna's birthday? Am I missing that? Happy birthday, Donna. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donna. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a blessed birthday. Oh, Cheryl saw it on Facebook. They weren't bad. They're just a simple little frugal dish, but they weren't bad. Let me look again. Gotta look. 8 minutes and 11 pounds of pressure. When the beans go off, I'll turn off that pot and I'll sign off here. I'm not going to stay on here and keep y'all from doing anything. Y'all need to go do something too. I think I might get one more dumpling though. I think I could. Let me see. I think I will get one more dumpling while I'm sitting here. And since I have 8 minutes left, 7 minutes now. Just one dumpling and 2 or 3 little berries. Let's get some of this whip topping in it. It's not Cool Whip. I buy the house brand sometimes. I'm going to put that back in the refrigerator. It's good. I need to take some up to the little girls. They need some of it. And my little boys, one of my little grandsons is at band camp, so he's not home this week. The oldest one has a part-time job helping out at the nursery. And I don't know what little Thomas is doing. He probably wants to go fishing if he can. And I'll babysit the little girls tomorrow, so I probably won't be on here much tomorrow. Is it Ginger's birthday too? Happy birthday tomorrow, Ginger. Let me look again. Looking good. 6 minutes. I need to go back on that keto diet. Need to really bad. And I felt better when I was on it. I did. Yeah, I'm jealous. Ginger stayed on it and I couldn't. I just didn't have enough willpower. Look at my stuff. 5 more minutes. Five more minutes. I'll go do some laundry. And I'll have to hang it out, but it'll dry fast. My sugar was getting into the danger zone. I don't even check mine. I don't know what mine is, but my phone just made a sound, didn't it? Sarah, if Rita leaves, I guess that means you and I both will have to get busy on cleaning our refrigerators. Well, I need to do that too, but I'm going to go wash my sheets. I've got to do some laundry. Sheets and towels and some dirty blue jeans of Terry's is what I need to wash. Susan says next weekend I would be making my homemade bread and butter pickles. I love bread and butter pickles. They have sugar in them. I like them. Janet, y'all, I finished my log cabin quilt. It's not right, but it's finished and you're happy with it. Congratulations, Janet. Yay. Hi, Kathy Waits. Yeah, if Kathy was here, me and her go wading in the creek, wouldn't we, Kathy? Yeah, I'm happy for Janet. Janet, is that Is that the first or second one you've done? Let me look at my time. Three more minutes. Uh-oh. Oh, Terry's coming in. I've got 3 minutes on my timer, and then I'm going to get off of here. How much did you get? That's a big one. It is tender? I'll cook it. He plants longhorn okra, and he checked that one. He said it was still tender. But we're going to have some okra for lunch. See our okra? So we're going to have that leftover potato salad and fried okra as part of our lunch. And blackberry dumplings. That's edible, ain't it? Put the border on Democrats' quilt and get it quilted. They said, hi, Terry. He waved. I think he come in hot and sweaty. 2 minutes. All right. Since Terry's come in, it's only 2 minutes. I'll sign off here. Thanks for keeping me company. And I don't know if you caught all my instructions, but make you some kind of dumplings. They were pretty good. And I'd do them again someday, too, because I think I've got some more canned blackberries. And even fresh blackberries. If they were fresh blackberries, you'd have to cook them down with water and sugar. But mine was canned, so I didn't have to do that. Bye, Kim. Bye, Susan. Bye, Donna. Bye, Janet. Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Janice. Bye, Marilyn. Catch you later. Okay, I'm waving to Jen. Let's all wave to each other. See ya.